Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Batman.
Now let's start the show.
Thank you. What's the deal with holes in socks? They're like holes in cocks with the ground. I mean, it's the most infuriating thing. And you have to really wonder why socks are designed so poorly as to create holes all the fucking time. Because, like a lot of socks, I get it. You get cheap-ass socks, probably going to get holes in them more easily because it didn't cost as much. You're going to spend more to get more socks later in less amount of time. Whatever, I get that. Some socks are made more durably than other socks. It does kind of depend. But it seems like some of the most common socks you get, they always have like the fucking, like they get the holes in them, and it's always at the toes. Always holes in the toes. And it's like, yeah, maybe that's the part that gets worn down more a lot, because toenails and other shit. But, like why is that not super reinforced just as a standard? Why is it not just a whole mess of shit there that's super strong and resistant to getting fucking holes in it? Why is it so easy to get a hole in there? Like, you have this out for like a month, and you're like, well, I guess this thing is completely fucking destroyed, because apparently I have Wolverine feet. It's ridiculous. Because you don't have that. I don't have that. Most people don't have that unless they are, in fact, Wolverine, or, not really human anyway. That's a whole different thing. That's a specialty sock you need for that. Human beings should not be having this problem with their feet and their socks. It's insane, because you have that, and it's just the worst. Because sometimes holes can pop up in other parts, but like hole underneath you, and like you're just kind of like on the bottom of your foot, you're like, whatever, fucking whatever, else get my foot rubbed a bit there, and like it'll kind of maybe it'll make a blister or some shit. I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes it's not even a big deal. Sometimes just around the heel or something. That's fine. Whatever. Like, not as big of a deal. But when you get on the toes, it's the fucking worst. Sorry, I'm sick. And not just sick, in my body. Sick of the shit with the socks. There, I tied it in. I saved it. So you have the holes in, like, the toes of your socks. And like, it's just the shittiest there, because then, like, your toes go through it. Like, you have on one side, like, your big toe just flies through that motherfucker. But it's usually, like, near the middle and stuff, too, and you get, like, one or two of, like, the middle toes, and it getting snagged in there. And then it's like, you have that finagling trying to get that out of there, and it's like, you can't do that with your shoe on. You gotta, like, take your fucking shoe off and then try to move that around. You either pull it up to try and get the hole above your toes here, or you try to pull it down to get it under them. Depending on how far it is from either side, how big the hole is. And stretching that just makes the hole fucking worse anyways. So the more time you have that, the bigger that hole gets, until, if you try to do it for too long, eventually you just basically putting a sleeve around your foot, and then, like, all your toes are fucking sticking out like that. Woolly woo. And, like, well, who the fuck wants to? What's the point? We're gonna wear that with your sandals, I guess. And then you can still put your toe through the shit. Whatever. It's like, there's not much point to fucking wearing it with that. It's insanity. Why would you want to bother? And I just don't know why they don't reinforce that shit. Because you can't finagle it. It's always like that. Because even if you do move it, during the day, the sock's just going to go back to its default position anyway. When you're walking around and shit, toes are going to get stuck in there and shit. It's going to be uncomfortable. They're going to snag around in there. You're going to fucking hate it. It's going to feel bad on your toes. Your toes are going to get cold. They're also going to get, like, roughed up from being inside your shoe. All that good shit. And, like, what choice do you have besides, just don't wear socks? You have to keep getting new socks all the fucking time anyways. And here's something you gotta do. This is something you really, really gotta do. And then you gotta get all these socks that are the same. They all gotta be the same fucking socks. This is very important, to get all of the very same fucking socks. So then if one of your socks gets a hole in it, you pull out the pairing sock, and then wait for another one of your socks to get a hole in it, pull out the pairing sock for that, and then you have the brand new pair of socks right there. I mean, like, you don't lose, you just get a pair back, basically, I guess. Instead of losing two pairs, you keep that one pair in there, and they still slowly, fall off and dwindle. And it's like, you feel bad. You feel bad because you want to keep, you're like, what, just a little hole in the sock? What, I don't want to destroy this entire pair. The other sock's fine. Somehow, my one foot is insane and destroying this sock, but the other foot, is on good behavior and is just leaving that other sock alone. I don't know what to do. Not to mention, if you get that shit like lost, you drop a sock somewhere or gets caught into some other clothing. It's, you know, your fucking washer or dryer decides it's hungry and eats it and sacrifices it to whatever gods need those socks that are probably good ones that don't even have holes in them anyways. It's always the ones that don't have holes in them that go missing magically. Probably because some other weird fairy gnomes come out at night and steal them because they all have socks that have holes in them too, and they're like, fuck, we need new socks, and they steal yours. And they don't even fit them either. They don't even fit them. That's the part that burns me. These little fucking fairy gnomes stealing my socks that don't even fit their fucking tiny feet. Those little fairy fucking gnome assholes can suck my fucking cock. And I really just wish they would make socks better so that you wouldn't get the holes in the toes, because it's the most infuriating thing in the world. It's probably why there is not world peace, probably why, you know, Hitler did the whole Hitler thing. Let's be honest, that's probably what put him over the edge. Maybe not the entire thing. I don't want to be ridiculous here, okay? Let's be reasonable. It probably just was the thing that pushed him over the edge, you know? Like, you're having a bad day, you know, all of a sudden there's a hole in your sock, I guess I gotta go do some genocide. It happens, even to the best of us, you know? I've done my fair share, and I'm sure you have too. I know you have. So don't try to pin this on me, okay, you who is watching, and I know where you live. So that's basically the problem is the sock companies. It's Big Sock, and we gotta sock it to them and say no fucking more. And we gotta make our own socks. We gotta grow our own sock trees and grow socks on those by planting our good socks, which is a small price to pay for a short amount of time. And then we'll start seeing these trees grow and flourish with full socks with no holes in them, and the inability to gain holes in the toes. Give me a hole in the ankle. Give it to me on the top of the foot area. But don't give me on the fucking toes. Oh my fuck. You know, you gotta wear steel toe socks for Christ's sake. It's insanity, and I will not stand for it anymore. So, really, what's the deal with holy socks? They're like unholy socks. That's what they are. Fuck. What's the deal with saying